Right guys, I'm sorry it's been so late out, but this video is a huge amalgamation of other furry creators and intense research. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy. The 2010s, the Golden Goose, land of Gigi D'Augusto, L'Amour's Toujours, and motherfucking Obama. And let us not forget the shitty Boyzone trims. Good lord. But in terms of the furry fandom, it was tiny. The fandom was simply trying to find its presence online, and we had people like Corel the Raven. That's a cringe fest in itself, good fucking lord. But 2010 was growing pains for the furry fandom. Most online videos were either of cons or of shitty made videos in 240p. And no true god. Can I Be Your Buddy was the only known pop-you-fur. God, I hate that word. It's a real Twitter word. This truly is the end of the 2010s. Nothing else really happened. Anthrocon became the biggest con in America, having 4,000 attendees, as well as 5 new cons being created in North America. But out of 5, only 2 survived. Vernal Equinox and Indie FurCon. Namicon was cancelled 1 year later. A con named Condition in London, Ontario, had an overarching storyline. Every single iteration of the yearly con had basically led into one another, but unfortunately that ended in 2014. Then finally, What the Fur, which closed its doors in 2017. I find it quite sad that cons close. Obviously, money and staff friction, or even fandom friction may be involved, but think of this. Say you're a furry from South Hart, North Dakota, a place deeply isolated, but someone opens up a con in Bismarck, an hour and 37-minute drive from you. But after a year that con closes. Your only outlet for the fandom in public, not online, has been torn away from you. Now you gotta go 13 hours to Chicago for something like MFF or a Quadifur or a $200 flight.
Actually, the closest con would be Furry Migration in Minneapolis.
Who let you off Twitter? Go critique Corey Coyote for the 15th time today. Then whine why his fans hate you. Right then, 2011, nothing else really happened. A website launched that was Fur Affinity, but a little bit funny. See, Fur Affinity allows you to post whatever you wanted, but upon being reviewed by an admin, they go, oh yeah, that's 2 wolves gangbanging an elf, that's not safe for work. So Fur Affinity had a competitor named So Furry, who had another competitor named Yifstar. Yifstar had a system where it would pre-approve your thing, meaning that you could upload a file to the computer. The computer goes, hey, that's pretty cool, buddy, and then it lets you right through. But So Furry had it differently. Basically, it went, hello, we want post submission, which basically meant you upload a file and it goes to an admin to review. This means that once it goes to the admin, they review it, they say, oh, that's pretty good. But can you imagine how this turned out? Hundreds of posts being left for up to 6 hours for an admin waiting to review. Could you imagine if this is what YouTube had? I think it's like 300 million hours are uploaded hourly onto YouTube. Could you imagine that this being with YouTube, every video that you uploaded would come out when you were like 60 years old? This obviously didn't work, and many people also had a huge problem with the UI. But that's really all that happened in 2011, my good friend. In 2012, nothing fucking happened. I'm sorry, but nothing happened at all. Although this was the year that Avicii came out with I Could Be the One. So 10 out of 10 would year again. The convention Fur Fright closed its doors in 2013. This was also the year that the beautiful creations like Paws to the Walls by on it, NIC.
Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 6. Shut up! Oh my god, I don't care!
The telephone dance video that you see fucking everywhere, and the Uncle Cage Furries versus the Media speech. Thank you, Uncle Cage. Very cool. This was the first year we'd really see a lot more media filled and YouTube stuff coming to fruition. Vixen Dunks had begun uploading the year beforehand, proving something did happen in 2012, I just understated myself, uploading the year beforehand along with fellow creator Zabu the Circle. This was also the year of Vine's creation, although the app wouldn't pick up any recognition with the fandom for another year or so. Some cons to name that were Furwag, it's a con in Australia with only 137 attendees, managed to pull over 4,800 Australian dollars for local animal rescue. 2013 was also the year that we seen beautiful Papa PK Russell join the platform, although making content under a much more different umbrella.
Hello everyone, my name is PK Russell, and We're here for the PK Russell Review Show!
But this year also had one of the most tragic and devastating events in the fandom that really put it into the limelight. This is the death of Mr. Timothy McCormick, an EMT more known in the fandom as Lemonade Coyote. At 3:37 a.m, the ambulance that Timothy was on call with was hit by a car. Both him and his co-worker died because of their injuries sustained in the crash. Timothy was both loved in the fandom and by the city of Indianapolis, and the intersection where the accident took place was renamed in memory of the two, now being named McCormick and Medley Memorial Way. The next chapter in the story is filthy. Let me talk about it. At both AC 2017 and BLFC 2014, people impersonated him. In 2017, it was found out that the person impersonating Lemonade Coyote was Ryan Hill, a troll and terrorist who threatened multiple cons with both guns and bombs. This is truly filthy to see within our fandom. That's not a nice note to finish on, I know. 2014 was an interesting year. In a YouTube sense, it was dominated by furry song videos. There were very new faces showing up. Culturally Furred, or Culturally Effed, was one of the first, being more of an educational source compared to what YouTube had at the time. Many other forms of furry YouTube were depressing songs. Another YouTuber who started was our resident edgelord and fact spitter, Blue the Dragon.
Hey guys, it's Wolfie Puppy Wolf Lover 93 here, and today I just want to talk about love and glitter, and how I think that puppies are just the kiddos, and my spirit animal is a wolf.
I believe he has videos before this, but it may have been privatised. Another form of the media that came out this year was furry writing. Published author Kel Gold released his novel, Dude, Where's My Phone? Marvellous. As well as this, 2 furry newspapers opened up online, being able to read about the good and the bad online as it was a precursor to Dogpatch Press, the Furry Times and the Furry Post. This was also the year that the short animation from Cyanide and Happiness featuring a furry character, also the year that the video game Amoris came out. I don't like the creator, but it was definitely a footnote in history. Also, I know everyone wants me to talk about their waiting, their banging, their deaths, their fucking cooming. Just talk about it. 2014, when was it? What happened that year? What particular event? Do you remember an event where 19 people ended up in hospital because of it? Yeah, also in 2014 was the infamous MFF gas attack that happened at the Hyatt Regency, where they let off a beaker full of chlorine dust turning into chlorine gas cloud. Nobody has been caught, but Ryan Hill has still claimed it was him. Starting off 2015 with a bang, this was the year that Mr. Ryan Hill, named in 2013 and 2014, was found at BLFC and detained after he threatened the con with gun threats. The first ever Answer to England happened, as well as the starting and cancellation of the F3 FurCon. This was also the year that our resident king, Majira and Queen Picari, or Mama Picari, begun uploading to YouTube, both finding huge success and helping me to find a community and join it. This was also the year, in 2015, that we seen the closing of the Furry Hall of Fame, an award that was rewarded to active and helpful people within the community. Now, I'll pass you over to a good friend and fellow YouTuber of mine, Mr. Scar. Go check out his channel down below.
Hello Furs, it's me Scar, here to talk about the fandom in 2016. Well, 2016 was certainly an interesting year, and also the year that I joined the fandom. To say it had a lasting impression on me is an understatement, and I still clearly remember many things vividly about this year in particular. So without further ado, here is Furry Fandom in 2016. So where to begin? Oh, how about webcomics? Webcomics are fun, and many of them started up in 2016. Animal Planet, Artificial Incident, Desert Fox, Bethelium, Debunkers, Tamberlane, and many more, but most famously, the one and only Foxdad. Conventions? Yep, tons and tons of conventions. Far, far too many to name. But I will pick out some notable events. Many new cons and events popped up. Brazil Fur Fest, Fur Exoticon, Furcation, Furry Event of China, Fursonicon, Furway, just for the weekend, Tarpaw Fur Meet, and Thigh Tales. Anthrocon had its 20th anniversary, labeled the Roaring Twenties, and sadly Great Lakes FurCon would have its final proper convention this year, which also became my first to attend. 2016 also saw the rise of Rock Dog in China, and the one and only Zootopia. The movie that managed to overnight convert me into a furry, and also came along the documentary Fursonas, and the interesting journey I recently discovered that is Furry Nights. The YouTube scene also saw a great boost from community content creators. We also had the formation of the Furry Broadcasting Network, led by the host of Paw Print Radio and my friend, Shadow Lebrar. On the topic of music, Nice released his Beast album, and of course the dynamic duo of Foxes and Peppers released Hashtag. The IARP put on a proper public face with Furscience, making all their studies and findings easily accessible. The very infamous Furry Amino app was created and seemed like it was talked by everybody here on YouTube. For adult fans, Gurgler, Furzu, and Love Bites popped up. Grandpa Kage sadly passed away, the father of Anthrocon's chairman. 2016 also had the triple homicide of Genma, her spouse, and a family friend. Daydreamer Foxwolf, their daughter, was found safe, and Josh Lennon and Fort Irwin, who were also both involved in the fandom, were arrested and convicted. Quite a year, if I may say so myself. Moving on.
Right, just before we continue to 2017, I wish to speak about 2016 because it's a very special year for me. January 2016 was probably the greatest time for me ever. I remember I begun my channel named Gizzy, a horse character. I was 15 at the time, and I was making the same commentary style videos, but instead of sounding the way they sound now, with editing, it sounded more like this. Hey guys, it's me. Today we're gonna each video with more drama fueled. I even got into drama with Royces. Yeah, him.
It's not brushed at all? Does that bother you? Oh, it does! Oh, it's shit!
What the fuck? I don't fucking know! Stop screaming! Stop!
But that January I made a video about Zabi Vaka. I woke up in the morning, it had 800 views. Next morning it had 1300, and it kept growing. This was also the year that I met Glitch, and subsequently fucked it up for myself 6 months later. But that's a story for another day. Here's another amazing YouTuber by the name of Fursonified.
Thank you, Labb, for getting me into this video, but right now I need to get back up. So let's talk about drama in 2017. Let's go.
So 2017 was the year that social media started really getting big in the fandom, and there was a lot of drama going on now because of that, and Twitter and YouTube, all this formed a lot of drama in 2017.
Look, the joke is that I'm in Australia, Southern Hemisphere is upside down, and you know, it's normal to walk around upside down, and so like the trees just gotta like go underneath them in Australia because that's how it works. So 2017, there was a lot going on, to be honest. There was a lot of drama circulating around, mostly Twitter, obviously. I mean, where else would it go? But there is this suitor. Let's look at this suitor. It's a good suit, I must be honest, not gonna lie, it's actually pretty well made, but like if you just, you know, look at it a little closer. What is the color scheme here, mate? Is that a Confederate flag? Let's be real, that's not gonna go very well at a convention. Oh, damn, that's like next level stuff right there. This is a protest against the Confederate flags being taken down across the US, and it's just kind of offensive, and I think it's to do with the racist views of the flag or something. Now there's dogs next to me. Great. From the information I could gather, this person was giving some very odd Nazi swear words, and he was shouting. He was doing some pretty cool dances, don't you think? Yeah, let's just mix that in with a Trump sign, see how well that goes. It was an abomination, let's be honest. I'm stuck. I'm very stuck. Oh no. Now let's look at the next thing of drama in 2017. And what a surprise, it's the same suit, it's the same person anyway owning the suit, and it's Lemonade Coyote. Problem with that is that Lemonade Coyote died before this con, so how is that suit there? Well, they made a replica of the suit impersonating as them, and that's just wrong. Like, that's just... How do you get to that level? It's the same guy holding the Trump sign, guys. It's... What does he keep doing? Why is he doing this? Like, sure, you can dress up whoever it is you want, but like, come on, he's dead, man. That's just... The people suffering from that loss, from Lemonade Coyote, Yeah, that's just messed up. So next up is religion. We're going to be talking about the Cotherics and the whatever the other guy, Genesius Wolf. Yeah, that drama.
So let me just give some context here before I just dive into this thing. This guy is Cotherix, and he has made a video. He's explaining in the video why God is evil and things like that. Whereas on the other side, you've obviously got the complete opposite defending the argument.
It's impossible to argue with a person who is completely indoctrinated into their religion.
This statement completely neglects the fact that there are thousands of people who put countless hours into studying theology, philosophy, sociology, archaeology, historiography.
They're arguing about a lot of random things that I find very funny because it's all just very unnecessary and just stupid. Now, the problem with Christianity or religion is that there's a lot of different views. No matter what, who the Christian is, they always have different views and beliefs. I go to 2 different churches different weeks, and like they have different views, and it's really weird and funny. But yeah, let's just put that in there, that it's very hard to talk about religion without having opposing views. But like the churches I go to, they just agree to disagree. They don't fight over it.
Not even just Catholicism. What of Christianity have you gotten into? How much have you really read? How much have you really studied?
The God of the Bible is evil.
Why pay heed to what you say? You just said there's no objective morality.
I don't believe in objective morality.
Have you read anything by St. Thomas Aquinas, St. Augustine, G.K. Chesterton, Antonin's?
I've been in like churches all my life and I've never heard of like any of them. I haven't really read the Bible either. Jesus wept. There you go. That's the shortest verse in the Bible. That's all I know. Congratulations.
Now this is something I didn't mention on the tree. If you go on to part 2 of this video, you can find out near the end of that video after arguing that this was all just staged.
I don't even think it's crossed most people's minds that 2 people who disagree about something could actually be friends. The more divisive things seem, the more drama it stirs up, and the more delicious drama views you get.
Amen, soul sister.
This is literally a collaboration between the two to do a social experiment to find out what kind of drama gets views. It's actually quite well planned.
Do you think people will be mad when they find out that all this was pretty much manufactured? I mean, the arguments were real, but the anger wasn't.
And they were testing to see which one of them gets hated on more. And as you can see, the dislike ratio, well, it kind of tells you the answer. That's the best of the drama in 2017, I guess. And back to you, Labb Ratt, with 2018. Oh, and please subscribe to Labb Ratt and I if you haven't already, because we both really want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please hit that button. Goodbye.
In 2018 we've seen a lot of new cons spring up and a lot of controversy. Antro Southeast, Atlantic City FurCon, and Denver, to name a few. Denver was the successor to BLFC. If you don't know what BLFC is, watch this video. We also seen a lot of new creators show up in the YouTube space, including, but not limited to, Atticus the Boyo, the greatest, Chewy's Cuz, Fluke, and Odin Wolf became extremely popular during this year. Adler the Eagle too. Adler the Eagle's just gorgeous. Some awful controversies here include RC Fox, Kira the Wolf, and the Jason Apex leaving the fandom. Also in 2018, the app Howler opened up, a dating app specifically made for furries. A lot like Grindr, but with more fluff. And here we are, 2019. Breathe it in, the shit air. Many things happened in 2019, including me. I began this channel in 2019, and in just under 5 months I've gotten over 400 subscribers and over 20,000 views. Hell yeah. Some of the things that happened last year was the growth of the Asian fandom with channels like GTV, Osaka FurCon, and Global Furry Television. Some content started were Tails and Tornadoes FurCon, who also was in controversy because they associated with an anti-LGBT furry artist, Capital City FurCon, and Confervita. Some controversies this year include Glitch being a paedophile accusations, Has Been Hotel, the TFF Creeper, Milo threatening to go to MFF, which never happened, Milo 0, Furries 1. But some new creators this year have been me, Atty boyo properly exploding, Dracoman got his rise, and many other creators rose in 2019, including Glitch hitting 20k. Well done, bruh. And possibly one of the saddest stories of this decade, the story of Dog Bomb. Dog Bomb was a fursuiter from Orange County, California. In March of 2018, he was diagnosed with ALS, or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. It's a horrific disease that causes the neurons that helps you move, like when you breathe, when you blink, to die and basically stop working. This basically leaves you trapped inside your body, helpless and doomed. Once diagnosed, you only have about 3 years to live. There is no cure. But this didn't let Dog Bomb get him down. While researching this, I became very emotional from the story. I never thought something could move me like this. Dog Bomb had his final farewell. His final farewell tour, where over 60 fursuiters posed for a photo in BLFC in Reno to commemorate Dog Bomb and his amazing final journey. And sadly, on April 5th, 2019 at 3 PM Pacific Standard Time, Dog Bomb let out his last tweet. And it said, "Dog Bomb has left the building. I love all y'all." I want to just speak for a minute and give my opinion on the fandom. Our fandom is amazing and has played a huge part in my social life, but there are enormous cracks in it. Cracks that I believe we can solve as a community. The best and the worst part of the fandom has to be the inclusivity. Well, we include everyone, it's beautiful, and we allow tons of amazing artists, streamers, YouTubers and musicians into the fandom. We also let a lot of grime of the earth people who aren't accepted anywhere else, so they just choose our fandom. Or maybe someone who's been kicked out of so many fandoms that they have nowhere else to go. It's unfortunate that we give them a platform to spread their hate and create awful things. Let's go into 2020 with positivity. That's what I'm trying to do. Thank you guys so much.
We've done so much so far. We've had so many adventures. But here's to the future.
Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Labb and welcome to this video.
Hi everyone, my name is Majira. So for today's video, I am joined with Fluke.
Problem with this?
Sounds like a voice changer.
It's not. It's
God, I'm telling people the truth.
I'm gonna get crucified!
Sometimes I have a good idea for a video, but can never quite fully flesh it out. All I'm left with...
Hello! My name is Vix, and I am here to...
We're here for the PK Russell Review Show!
Hi, it's fucking Blue the Dragon, and I'm here today.
Courtney is a furry, one of a growing number of people who believe that they are part human, part animal.
Fucking shh.
Nice. Nice job there, boy.
Stop, no more!
Getting here has helped me a lot. And I hope it helped a lot of other people too. And I hope I entertained you. Here's to the future! No more doing.
Dortmund is actually coming over. What do I do? What do I do?
What if we give them lots of alcohol with this hangover?
Kicking me pretty hard in the butt. I needed somewhere to vent. A couple of my friends who I met through Vine ended up pushing me into YouTube, and that's where I started to YouTube.
I wasn't eligible for a play button because my channel was like spam or something. And I was like, what? So I tweeted about it. Keemstar like retweeted it. It was this whole weird thing. I can see myself right here.
No, unfortunately the furry didn't do it. Okay, but still.
Oh, hey Niall. I didn't even see you there. I know this might be kind of sudden, but... Shut the fuck up! God damn it!
Yes,
Come on, please, for me.
Okay, come here.
The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and of course, Judy Weil, Nick Hobbs.
should really be represented instead of, just a funny, blue, fluffy, silly fox.
Please go follow them. And we'll laugh at them because now we know their secrets. Now, more importantly,
That joke cost $20. Welcome to another glitch video.
Of this woman who's talking about how white people should not.
Fun. But god dang it, Peggy, ain't this what them kids call hentai? Ain't this one of them Japanese animes? But I'll tell you what, Bobby, this just ain't right.
but it's cool, Dave.
Hello and welcome to another intriguing episode of Furries in the Media. I'm your host Aberblind, and today I wanted to review Channel 2 from LA News on their coverage of the furry fandom in their segment titled Fur Fetish.
Where did you buy your shirt? This was a gift and I had no idea. It's okay. We'll do a different question. Okay. What has been the best part of your MFF so far? Go. I got a lovely little boyfriend visiting from LA and I needed some time with him. Yeah!
Furry fandom? Like, I don't get how they do things like that in fursuit because I'm just sitting in a bathtub.
While these reports may seem harmless, they actually misrepresent the fandom in a really dangerous way.
Starring Furry Drama!
What's up? Yeah, go on the pilot series.
Are you telling me that in real life you like have a job, like a sensible job, and well, I sort of need some friends.
Oh my god, you actually really so much.
Man, you know what it is, man. We're here live at the Midwest Fur Fest in Rosemont, Illinois, figuring out what the fur is going on. You said West Side?
First off, fuck you bitch and the click you click.
Hat on right now because my hair looks like blown out cow pussy when it's like another fursuit for so long.
I was explaining why I wasn't able to get to the sign in time because, yeah, I decided to like film a video on the lunch break. Grab your point, friend.
I'm recording now, so like wait 5 seconds and then start.
We'll save those for later. And yes, we got our usual 1, 2, 3 bags.
Me, my friends, dragons. That's me and foxes, but nice try. Alright, so